Okay, in this mini lesson, I am going to demonstrate how to plot points on the map of the Pacific Ocean that you have with your Nike shoe investigation. So the first thing I want to point out is the equator. So anything above the equator is going to be north in latitude, and anything below the equator is going to be south in latitude. Okay. Where it gets a little bit confusing is when we start talking about longitude. If you notice, we don't have 0 degrees longitude anywhere on our scale. We have 180 degrees. If we were to go all the way over to the right, eventually we would get to 0. If we would go all the way over to the left, eventually we would get to 0. So basically, the way you're going to read this is anything to the right of 180 degrees is going to be west. And all of our points to the left of 180 degrees is going to be east. So I'm going to write this on both sides of my map, just so I don't forget it later on. So the very first point that we need to plot for the Nike shoe spill is 48 degrees north. I'll write this down here. So 48 degrees north and 161 degrees west. So 48 degrees north. So I know that north, I have to go up from the equator. So if I look over my left side scale, I can see here's 40 degrees north, here's 60 degrees north. So 48 is going to be somewhere in between those. I also need to go to 161 degrees west. So I know that anything to the right of my 180 degrees is west on this map. So 161 is about right here. And if I go down and I find 48 degrees, it's going to put me approximately at a point right here. So this is where my shoe spill happened. This is North America over here. I'm going to plot one more plot so we keep everything straight. Let's say that my coordinates are 32 degrees north and 132 degrees east. Okay, so 32 degrees north, I'm going to find that the same way I found my last point. So I'm looking over here. I know above the equator is north, so 32 is kind of right between 20 and 40 there. 132 degrees east. All right, so if I look up here, I know anything to the left of 180 degrees is east. So I got to find 132. I got to scroll down and find my 32 approximately. This is my plot if I'm looking at 32 degrees north and 132 degrees east. Hopefully that should help as you plot all of the areas in the Pacific Ocean where shoes were found from the Nike shoe spill.